So what should you pack in your hospital bag? Let's find out. So today I have a friend of mine here. Her name is Renee. Welcome, Renee.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for taking some time to come because I know you're pretty much due very, very soon.
Any day.
Thank you so much. And today I would like us to share with our viewers what to pack in a hospital bag because I know this is your 5th pregnancy.
Yes.
And you're expecting twins.
Yes, ma'am.
How exciting.
I'm so excited.
How are you prepared for it?
Oh, everything's done.
Okay.
I have a twin bassinet, 2 bouncers, 2 swings. I did a lot of research with other twin moms on what you should have and what to expect. So my nursery's complete. I just have to pack my bag.
Okay, and thank you so much. So we're going to share with our viewers what should we pack because I've done some researches as well and I've realized that sometimes people overpack unnecessarily. So we just want to go through practical ideas and things to help our viewers just to have items that they really, really need to take to the hospital with them.
Each experience I've learned what I need to bring to be more comfortable.
Okay.
So I'm overpacked and underpacked, I would say.
So in this hospital bag, we're gonna start packing for a mom, a baby, and a partner if you have one that to go to the hospital with. I would definitely recommend a suitcase, something as big as this, that way you can be able to fit in everything in there.
And it's easier to use the room, move from room to room.
Yeah.
Because you're going to start off in your delivery room, and then they boot you out of there so fast, you got to get rolling onto your other room. And I think this makes it a lot easier.
It makes a lot easier because it's a lot to carry, especially for 3 people or more. You might bring, maybe a family member, a grandma. So it's good to have something that will fit everything. That way you don't have to carry multiple things. And I think the suitcase is definitely a great idea.
Perfect one-stop shop.
Yes. So just one bag, I think it's easier and pretty much pack everything in there. So now I'm gonna show you what the mother should pack. So what would you bring? What do you think?
This robe.
This is actually pretty nice and
yes, with this beautiful material, which is definitely much needed after being in those hospital gowns.
Yes. It has a tie as well. You can just open and close here.
And it's nice and comfortable because you want to be comfortable. So you have this and the bottom to go with it.
Go with the bottom.
It's nice and loose and comfortable. Because, you still got some time to go.
Right.
So you want to be, and, just being in the hospital, getting in out of bed, you want to be comfortable.
You can actually even, have this as a to-go home too.
Your socks.
Yes. I know hospital also provide their own socks there that have
the non-slip at the bottom.
Non-slip, yeah, they are really comfortable. So in case you don't get to carry your socks, just know that the hospital will provide you with socks.
These wonderful slippers.
Okay, I love the slippers.
With the non-slip at the bottom as well. So if you want just like a little extra besides the hospital socks, with the non-slip, you can get some slippers. And then these ones are actually easy to pack as well because you can kind of fold or roll them up. So they won't take up too much space in your bag.
These are very beautiful as well, and heavy duty, nice hard sole. So
maybe even just on the way home, you can just slide these on, slide them off when you get home. You want to have comfortable shoes.
And these are expendable too, I would say, right? You can even if your feet gets bigger or get a little smaller, you can still be able to wear them. So the next product here is the nursing bra.
So with this being my 5th birth, I wasn't well versed on breastfeeding with my first few children, so I didn't really know how important this could be. So packing a nice nursing bra where you're able to just unclip
and clip
and there's your breast, and click it back. And then this one is just so wide and comfortable because we all put on a few pounds, which no mom should ever beat herself up about. It's nice and wide and comfortable for around under your arms.
Adjustable.
Some padding.
Yeah, I love the elastic here. Yeah, instead of the wire, because the wires, they are not comfortable, and also they can cause issues when it comes to breastfeeding later. So
and then you'll also go through some changes while you're in the hospital. So your breasts will be where they were as you were going through your pregnancy.
Right.
But the more you nurse and the more you stimulate your breasts,
they get bigger too.
Your chest will start to grow. By like day 3, you'll feel that they're heavier.
Right.
Probably a little warmer because your milk transitions from colostrum to mature milk. And you have all the space to go through all of these changes.
Yeah. And to go with that, we have nursing pads.
Breastfeeding in the beginning, it can be semi-challenging. You're learning how to latch baby, and your breasts are trying to get like used to nursing.
Yes.
So there might be a little soreness.
Yes.
So to kind of combat that, you could put this on the inside.
Yeah.
Do what you can to get everything you can to be prepared.
And I love the fact that you can actually throw them in a washer and wash them, and you can reuse them. So
It's
these
much
are not
more
disposable.
Exactly.
These are, you can just rewash them and use. And I know you really love your toiletries.
So having all of the things that you would need.
Yeah.
Here is your own shampoo and conditioner. Then you have deodorant. Also the toothbrush.
Toothbrush, toothpaste.
The toothpaste is not always that minty. I like to feel as close to being at home as possible.
I love makeup, so I want to make sure that I do have
the makeup.
Some makeup.
The coconut oils, you can use it for your lotion, for your lips.
Yeah.
And I actually just learned it's good for preventing diaper
rashes for the baby. I use this for, the balm. Lastly, you want to remember to bring your birth plan if you have one. Bring your ID and insurance. That way you have them packed.
Check with your hospital to see if you can pre-register just to kind of take some of the pressure off when you arrive. Because you might arrive in active labor. But if you're like maybe showing up for an induction, things go a little bit slower. But when you're in active labor, they're going to be asking you questions.
Yes.
And you'll get the least amount of questions when you are already pre-registered.
So before moving on, introducing baby items, I would like to mention that hospital do provide underwear, nice and comfortable after giving birth, and as well as pads and socks. So if you forget them, they'll be there for you. Now we're gonna talk about baby items. Oh, that is so exciting. This is exciting part. See, what we have here is really, really important to bring. There are few muslin blankets for swaddling. Also, hospital do provide some as well, so just in case. And we do have onesies, snap tops, which I found them so practical to use in the hospital or when you get home. Be able to get the baby skin to skin with mom. From there, we go into socks. Mittens.
The mittens are really important, I feel, because their nails are razor sharp.
Right.
Naturally have their hands by their face, and it's actually like a feeding cue. So if they're like frustrated and really hungry, they can have a tendency to scratch themselves. So some pajamas, here some footsies. What I love about these as well is if you don't have mittens, they come with their own, where you can just kind of fold it over and protect the baby's hands as well.
Yeah.
So you just fold it over right like that, and you have a built-in protection and mitten for your child.
Yeah, and I love the fact that the zipper start from the bottom. That way you just zip up, change your diaper, zip down. And something that carries over for mom's items is coconut oil.
Here we have baby wipes. These are the free and clear, which I think are really good for newborns. Just for any new mom out there searching for new things to buy. Don't buy a wipe warmer. Clench it in your hand a few times and it takes off that chill. And they respond a lot better when you just kind of do that a few times and then commence to changing their diapers. But wipe warmers are not needed.
Not necessary. Just like in mother's items, hospital will provide you with diapers and wipes, hats, formula if you need any, so you don't have to bring anything or bottles from home. And also receiving blankets, and they'll teach you how to use them too. So in case you don't know anything about swaddling, please check out my other videos. Now we're gonna be talking about partners items. So we do have here a blanket that is nice and fluffy. Feel free to bring one from home. A hospital will provide you with one, so it's not really necessary, but just in case you want your own. Also, we do have socks, and you can also bring a sweater because hospitals tend to be a little bit chilly, you think? You don't want to forget energy bars, toothbrushes, and paste if the partner wants one. And of course, phones and camera don't forget your charger. In birth plan, I think it's very important for a partner to make sure they have that with them.
Exactly, and to go over the birth plan together. So your partner or doula supports you in ways and times that you will need it. And so as long as your partner knows what kind of pain meds you want, he knows the plan, then he can help answer questions and advocate for you. So definitely going over your birth plan, bringing it with you.
You want to make sure, at least before leaving the hospital, that you do have a car seat.
You cannot leave
without
your
the car seat installed safely.
Also, keep some cash on hand.
Yeah, even coins for the vendor machine.
Coins or some ones, just making sure you have some type of change.
So in closing, I'd like to encourage you to watch this video with your partner or supportive person and see if you can put your bag together before you go to the hospital to give birth. So make sure you have your bag ready, especially when you're approaching delivery, and keep it in your car or maybe just close to you, but you want to make sure that it's done and packed. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much, Renee, for coming today. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.